Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the NGS headline because they covered a lot of stuff. There's quite a substantial amount of content coming in, and they gave us a lot of sneak peek or a lot of information in general about the Stia region as well. But before we jump into the video, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the first thing I want to do is a shout out to Lenovo as they have a keyword for us. So the keyword is Lenovo_Legion. Once you type that in, you can go to your systems, go to get campaign items account, and right here, get emote from Lenovo Japan. And over here, there is an emote, 837 Lenovo. So you're going to pick up this emote. Everyone can get it. It's free as long as you type in the keyword. Once you get the emote, you can sell it if you want, but I don't see the reason why you would sell it because I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, over here is the Type 2 emote of the Lenovo emote. It is freaking fabulous. You literally pull out a Legion laptop and you start typing on it. And yeah, you're cranking your neck because this is not very ergonomic. I do not recommend people to use their laptops like this because yeah, very non-ergonomic. As you can see, my character's shoulders are very stiff now. However, if you want to be more of a troll, you can use the male variant and you literally turn into a Lenovo laptop. It's pretty amazing that yeah, you're just a laptop now. It's it's pretty troll. And it's pretty amazing that we get this emote for free. Unlike the Intel one, which asks you to buy an Intel processor to get the emote, this is absolutely free. Again, the keyword is Lenovo_Legion. The two L's are capitalized, so do remember that. Keyword is in the description below if you just want to copy paste. Well, the keyword out of the way, let us talk about what is new in the coming update next month. There's seasonal events, there's a whole bunch of things. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So the very first thing I want to talk about is there is going to be a new AC Select Support Items 4, which will be available right after tomorrow's maintenance. And in this Addi Scratch, we will be able to get higher level Addi Capsules. So it is going to be better than the current Addi Capsules that we have right now. So if you are holding on any Addi Capsules, you might want to sell them or you might want to use it on your alts or whatever, because the value of our current Addi Capsules are currently nosediving into the ground because nobody wants them anymore and everyone's going for the new thing that's coming out tomorrow. However, it's not all doom and gloom if you currently do have a bunch of Addi Capsules. It's perfectly fine to use those Addi Capsules as a placeholder to carry you over to Stia, but when the Stia region comes out, all the min-maxers are definitely going to be using these Addi Capsules. So if you want to plan ahead and want to future-proof yourself, I would pick up a couple extra Addi Capsules from this scratch specifically and hold on to them until the Stia region comes out, so that when we do get the A-star rarity weapons and armors, you'll be able to augment them to the min-max and not have to worry about paying a premium because the scratch has gone away by then. The next thing I want to talk about is the 2 revival AC scratches. They're coming right after the coming maintenance, so these scratches literally come out tomorrow, and we are getting the Rewind Collection 5, so these are some popular items that have been released before, and we are also getting the Halloween Memories. I really like that mag device. That little cat is very cute. But now to talk about the seasonal event, which kicks in on November 2nd. So we are going to get a seasonal event. Central City, the region mags, the Rappies are all going to look different. I really love the Rappies, how they have that little mask. I would love to have an accessory that has that type of design because I think that would look really cool on my character. But we do have a new event lady, Shami, over here, and yeah, she looks pretty cool. She's like a technician or some sort is what they said in the NGS headline, and she will be giving us a bunch of tasks in order to collect a bunch of minerals and stuff to gain seasonal points, as well as collect this new mineral called Greenacite. And when we collect these minerals, we can exchange them for a bunch of goodies from her event shop. Now, something that's different about this specific event is we are getting new 7-star rarity weapons from the event shop. So remember in the last seasonal event, we had 6-star rarity codec weapons, and those are really dang good because of the weapon passives as well as all those seasonal boosts. However, this time we're getting 7-star rarity weapons with a bunch of those boosts. Now, they did state that the damage is going to be a little bit lower than before, but it's still going to be really dang strong. So if you don't have a 7-star rarity yet and the Ordinal Tower turns out to be like some crazy difficult content and you're not able to get your Obsidia weapon, Just wait 1 week and you're going to be able to get these Stia weapons and you're going to be fine. All right, these weapons are going to be really good. You can just stick with these weapons until the Stia region comes out. Immediately use your exchange tickets to get your 8-star rarity weapons. Now, just like every seasonal event, we are of course getting the practice drill crisp autumn alio defense. However, this time is a little bit different because at the very end they actually score you. You get a grade based on like how much damage you dealt, how many attacks you dodged and countered and stuff like that. So that's really cool on how they're playing with the idea of adding some sort of a DPS meter. So I definitely am looking forward to this because I want to see how I place against other players like Chrono and all of my other alliance members. You know, I want to see how my damage is, you know? So I am pretty interested and pretty psyched about this. And on top of that, you will be able to farm some special scratch tickets, which is coming back with this seasonal event. So with this seasonal event, we are getting the Autumn 2022 Special Scratch. These are farmable scratch tickets, which you can just run the limited time quest over and over, and you can get a bunch of weapon camos. And there's literally like a metric butt ton of weapon camos in this scratch. And you can also earn a bunch of star gems as well. But for my PlayStation players, this is finally your chance to get a lot of weapon camos that you probably really wanted, but you weren't able to get it unless you played the base game or you farmed an ungodly amount of Meseta and you bought it off the player market. Now you can get them literally for free as long as you just farm up these special scratch tickets. Now the drop rate isn't like crazy amazing, it's about like 10%, so expect like 1 ticket every 10 runs ish, so it's not like super common, but at the very least these special scratch tickets are farmable, so you can get all of these cosmetic items for free. Next up is the AC Scratch Celestial Saint. You can see here this kind of like some Shrine Maiden type of stuff. Not exactly my jam. I do like this type of look, but I don't think it's going to be my new look for 2023. Now we are getting a new SG Scratch on November 9th, the Refined Form 8, and there is a lot of amazing casual wear here. I think this SG Scratch is going to be one of the most popular ones, simply because it's got a lot of streetwear, it's got a lot of casual wear, and it seems to be the trend that a lot of people just kind of like this type of style. But enough of all of that, you guys are here for the Overlord collab, of course. So as you can see in the B-roll, it is just Ainz as well as Albedo. However, we do get Momonga as well as Albedo's dark armor set as the other two. So I was wrong in my prediction, it's not 4 characters, it's only 2 characters, but we do get Momonga, and of course we get Albedo's Dark Knight armor, which is freaking fantastic. And my favorite part is, of course, they added in the Ainz body pillow, so Albedo can actually use that and beat people up with a freaking body pillow. It looks freaking amazing. Now, of course, we're getting a bunch of stamps as well as a bunch of emotes. So yeah, I can't wait for this collaboration item to come out. Now, unfortunately, we do have to wait until the middle of November. It doesn't come out until the 16th, so we can't get it immediately. But it's okay, I'm going to be getting a lot of items from this collaboration because I just like Overlord quite a lot. Now, the seasonal shop will also be updated on November 16th, so we will get some more new items in it, so that's pretty cool. And we're also getting a bunch of field races again. They seem really hell-bent in adding a bunch of field races. Maybe on the JP side, people really enjoyed it. I don't know much about the global side. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys do the field races really often as just like to kill time and just have fun? Because I personally don't really do that type of content, so I'm really curious to see like statistics on like how many people are actually doing this, because they seem to be really pushing these field races. Now, something else that will also be happening on November 16th is they will be changing the practice drill. We're going to get another variant of the practice drill. However, the drops are still going to be the same, so you're still going to be able to farm all of your special scratch tickets. You don't need to worry about that, but it's just going to be different mobs and different bosses, so it just spices things up so that people don't burn themselves out running the same thing over and over and over. Now, on top of that, we are also getting the ARX records for the Cannonball Strike solo. That's interesting, I guess. But honestly, I think most people could probably just do the ARX records participation reward and just slowly stack these up, because I'm sure they'll probably have a use when we get to the Stia region. Maybe we can use them for the new 8-star rarity weapons so that we can multi-weapon or something along those lines. But personally, I'm not going too crazy with the ARX record badges because I don't really need them. Next up is the AC Scratch Snug style. Now this scratch looks amazing. It's really baggy streetwear type of stuff. I feel like the male outfits over here really resonate with me. They kind of remind me of like what the people were wearing in Jujutsu Kaisen, especially in Lost in Paradise. If you guys remember that ending song, it kind of gives me that type of vibe. So I think a lot of people are going to be picking up some of these type 1 fashion because it looks really dang good. I'm really resonating with it. I think it looks fabulous. Now the rest of the NGS headline was about the Stia region and personal quarters, so I will be covering that in another video because I don't want this video to be too long and I want to gush over the Stia region as well as personal quarters because it's mind-blowing. It looks so freaking awesome. As you can see in the B-roll, the Alliance quarters as well as the personal quarters kind of reminds me of the Serena Teapot in Genshin, where you have like your own little zone, your own little plot of land. And in the Alliance quarters, it's really cool how you can gather up with all of your Alliance members and everyone can just contribute and build stuff together. And the building aspect of it looks really, really cool because it's not just like pre-made stuff. You actually can build like walls, floors, tiles, and it's such a crazy level of customizability compared to the base game that I'm really excited to see some crazy stuff come out. However, I also do hope that they do put in some pre-made stuff for not so talented people like myself. You know, I do play a little bit of Minecraft, but I've never been very good at designing things. So I do hope that they do come out with a couple of pre-made things which people can just plop in and then maybe edit a little bit here and there, so they can still have a freaking amazing looking personal quarters or alliance quarters, even if they aren't so artistically talented. Now, other than that, we are getting a metric butt ton of campaigns. We're literally getting like 20 campaigns or something along those lines. Now, I will be covering them when the time comes because a lot of them don't start immediately. They're staggered across several weeks. So I will be reminding you guys of these campaigns on a week-by-week basis. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye. What can I say except you're welcome for the